Hey everyone, never say die, and welcome back to Doki-Doki Literature Club. So, if you watched my other video, you know that the recording stopped at some point, and so I went back. I don't remember exactly when it cut out. I think it cut out when I was talking to Yuri, actually. And then I tried to get back to that point, but I ended up skipping a little bit. So, let me just sum up what happened after I talked to Yuri. Has like, can I have your phone number? I was like, sure, here you go. And then she's coming over to my house, and then I started worrying for Sorori, so I went over here, and we started talking, and yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't think I skipped any important dialogue, so. Also recognize the same stuffed animals and walls, decorations that she'd had for years now. Eh. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today anyway? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, she's not around. Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. Monica. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's right. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet or anything. Oh yeah, sorry if I have like no emotion. I'm really frustrated today because I tried recording another VR game, and every possible thing that could go wrong went wrong, and maybe I'll throw in a clip to show you it. Okay, okay, gun. What happened?
Stop fighting, Santa. You will be assimilated.
Go away, go away. Shoot! Shoot! How? Okay, yeah, ouch, get off me! Yeah, poof, clip, there you go. Okay, hopefully it doesn't cut out again anyways. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep, there's more silence between us. Zoe stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point, and yeah, sorry if I am, again, not being enthusiastic because I already read this whole thing, so I know what's gonna happen, and I know all this stuff. I just want to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know all your secrets. I know you too well. I know what you have in there. I know your secret body stash. So, Zoe smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Nyungo Des. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. Well, what changed besides me getting interest in another girl and I never had an interest in you? Nothing. Okay, you're the one who made it technically change, yeah, but I won't say it's your fault. It's a positive change for the better. Okay. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings... Wait, when? If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me. Oh, she's talking about how I started figuring out. So, you wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. I'm pretty sure I'm here to comfort you, so don't turn this into the world hates me. That's why you're here. You're here to torture me. Oh, it just wants to torture. Okay, oh, you're laughing at that. Okay, sorry. Grab a... Oh, it's gonna make a slap notion, but probably not in this circumstance. I get Sorry by the shoulders. What on earth are ye talking about? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to do something like this, so tell me already. Until I know you, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ha 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 ha. Sorry gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Nihon Godes. But... you are wrong. Nothing happened to me. I am fine. Ignore these dash marks on my arm. I just slipped and am clumsy. I've always been like this. Nope, no you haven't. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sorry? Am I still holding her? That's what I'm wondering. You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Nihongo Des? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is... I killed your parents. They're in that closet. I've had really bad depression my whole life. That stinks. Did you know that? Yes, I did, because A, I already played this, and I already played it, B. So why do you think I left school today? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Breakfast is a good reason. I always need a hearty bowl of Cheerios in the morning. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? No one's truly worthless. Why go to school? Why eat? Because it keeps you alive. Why make friends? Because friends make you feel better. Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? Do you not understand how friendship works? You waste time together and you have fun. Like even if I like never do anything with my friends, it's still nice to just talk, I guess. Even those days when you just hang out, I never think of those as a waste. I always thought of those like really fun. I always liked the discussions and the weird stuff we'd start talking about. Yeah, that's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. But separating yourself, being sad, not being yourself, makes people worry about you. So as long as you just go back to being the way you were, no one would worry about you. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Zoe kept this from me the entire time what I've known her? It's like one of those things that people don't really need to know, but if someone asked you, yeah, I guess. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, sorry? Eh? Why is it that you have never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your friend. Don't say betrayed, because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there was only so much that I can do. I don't know if that's going to react. She feels like she's wasting everyone's time by being around and saying, "What if you would have told me this? I would have spent more time with you," and that would cause her to think she's wasting more of my time. I will try a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you, and that's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Nihongo desu. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. Okay, what important things would I actually be giving up? I mean, seriously, I have a pretty free... Oh, I'm trying to fix some chords. Yeah, get back there. Okay. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. Well, yeah, when someone cares about you, that shows they like you. That's kind of how caring works. If someone cares for you and you don't like it, then I don't know what you're thinking, but it's kind of weird. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Okay, you laugh at that. Well, I laughed at you laughing at head bat. Okay. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. So you wanted me to replace you. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else. I realized that a cure for my depression is slaughtering the innocent. Seeing you make friends get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. No, that's called jealous. Well, I wanted to call it jealousy, more like loneliness, I guess. Well, depending on actually how she feels about me, that's either, like, yeah, it would be jealousy or just being left out. Every path leads to nothing but hurt, but that's life. I don't know, if you make cupcakes, that path leads to goodness because you have cupcakes now. I'm trying to use a girly analogy to help you understand. Is it helping? You're right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Suri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Nihongo desu. There was nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. How are you selfish? I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tear streaked down Suri's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. What? Okay, so I guess she wanted to spend more time with me, but it kind of backfired on her because I spent more time with Yuri instead. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Feel free to join me and Yuri in our book club discussions with our tea and crumpets and playful banter. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am, and that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. So you're fine with me trying to help you then. If you think that if me trying to help you is a punishment, you're gonna accept my punishment, that means that you're willing to let me help you. Ha! Turned it on you, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabs her. Okay, so I wasn't holding her this whole time. Okay, grab her shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. A hug, good. A hug is always nice. Ah! Physical contact! Nihongo desu. Sorry. I don't care if you feel selfish. Okay, nothing. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Nihongo desu. Zoe isn't hugging me back. Come on, give in to the hug fairies. You know you want to hug back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Zoe's arms remain at her sides. Well, if I'm holding really low, then she can't lift her arms, but, you know. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Oh, I'm doing it. Please don't do this. I'm doing it. Nihongo desu. Zoe barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here. Of course you are. A hug's always the best option. Unless you're being mugged, then you're just getting closer to your assailant, and it could possibly lead to you being severely hurt. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. We'll both be selfish people. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. But she said she doesn't want anything to change. That's the problem. Okay, I'll make things go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't. Gently, Zoe finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand. Okay, it's still recording. Just a quick check of any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Why? Zoe lets me go, and she does so. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like to spend it all with? How would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Zoe wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all the days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, I shouldn't have said that, because now she's gonna feel like I want to cancel for her, and she always feels like she's wasting people's time. And that's like a big problem that she's having, is that she feels she's a waste. No, don't. Please don't. If you did, then I really wouldn't forgive myself, see? But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. What if I throw in snacks? Huh? Snacks? Cookies? Brownies? Popcorn? I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Not at all. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Don't be a fake smile. That better not be a fake smile she just gave me. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On my way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we are definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Okay, I'm going to do a quick save, because I don't want to... Yep. Yeah, so this is where I was when I realized that it stopped recording. Okay, as I push my house, I see something that makes me feel... Moment of panic. The house is on fire. Oh, golly gee, I left the oven on. Yuri? Thank goodness. I thought someone else important saw me light your house on fire, but nope, you're just the witness I have to take care of. It's too early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for me long? Just about 6 hours. Don't know why I made her the creepy one now. No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Okay, reading is hard. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. Just my utensils. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? What? What was I supposed to get something? Yeah, I probably have some. Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Oh, house rules, you never take a girl into your bedroom. Living room. That'd be funny. She tries to go into my room. Nope, living room. Here we go. Yeah, there's the Xbox in there, so. My room's boring. Well, it has, my room has a mini fridge, but that's about it. And a tiny, what is it? CVS TV, like the blocky ones. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Yeah, I like having a clean room. It's nice. Ha ha ha. I cleaned it before you came out. You never say that. You try to make it look as if it's always clean. That's very considerate of you to do. Well, I guess if you think it's a compliment, then alright. Oh no. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. Cleaning up the blood of my enemies so no one finds out. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look at that. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer. Okay, what's in my drawer? I want to look now. Come on, show the audience, huh? What do you got in there? The drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making, her lap's there, and her arms are there. That's not your lap. As if making sure, keeping the track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that can help us. Help with decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, I just forgot how to say. Okay. Aromatherapy candle. I don't know. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just for the curiosity. And for cupcakes, of course, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? Well, I bludgeon people to death while I cut them apart, I guess, but I don't know about that kind of intense. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? I can be more intense if you wish. Yeah, dial it down there, you okay? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? What is relaxing? I am always on nerve. Gotta stay on your toes, never know when your enemies might pop out and try to kill you. I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yumi rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the window in black paper and use the candles to light the mood. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. Kind of going for like a gothic kind of thing. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuse for essential oils. How familiar are you with therapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can also heal and give yourself sprint. You can even feel it penetrate through your body. I don't want any penetration through my body, thank you very much, especially from oils. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. So is that all the stuff you like? It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder, pushes a switch on the bottom. Oh, it's like an electric thing. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through the small hole on the top. Hey, put that out! I have like a little sister here. Don't go and get a high on that. I don't do that stuff. Get that out of here. Wow, that smells wonderful. Woo! I'm feeling lightheaded now. What kind of mood is that for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and okay, my screen just flickered a little. And that's what happened last time, so... Okay, I reset the recording just in case, because I don't want to take that risk again. I smell... It only happened once, but I don't know if it's going to happen again. It didn't cut out last recording, like, I think when I did my Fortnite, which I dumbly said Frontier in my video. That was dumb of me, but anyways. It smells like a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. And it also smells of unicorns. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. It causes a high. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. So, are you experiencing, like, will you just light one of these things up and be like, my art flows through me, and this knife through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. That's called a heart attack. Don't you, well, no, heart attack is when your heart stops. Let's see, what's it called? Is there actually a thing when your heart just pounds too hard? Is that even possible? Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing your poems, our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion about this. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. You mean enjoying that vape that's coming out of the whole mysterious wooden box? She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Bindings? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for holding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of oh yeah? What will these be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten our papers into ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of all those passing by the room. Yeah, it may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is it more relaxing when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the drugs going out of the corner, but, you know, that might have a factor to play in the relaxation of the situation. Or maybe it's the enhanced excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Nihongo desu. You can write any characters you want. I'll help. Can I? Let's see. What's a character I can think of like right now? Can I write Tui? I guess Tui. I'll help once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright, sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Okay, what am I drawing though? What characters am I drawing? Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? That knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tilted blue. It's no ordinary pocket knife. That's no... it looks really fancy. Oh, good, this is my motor knife. How'd that get in there? Oh, gosh, ignore the bloodstains. Well, Emperor Yui looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's... Uh-oh. Yui, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Okay, something happened with the recording again. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. So you're like my friend. They are just so pretty. Okay, I can't help it. I don't know what it is. I blacksmith, I can make you a knife. Whoa, what happened there? The combination of craftsmanship, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for it. You are talking to the male of the species, so yeah, weaponry is awesome. Ahaha! You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it's kind of how on earth would that suit? Well, she did mention in one of her poems the severing of a raccoon's head with a knife. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense, haha. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuki carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Nihongo Des! Why did you do that? That is the sacred blade that kills anyone who cuts themselves once with it! I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. Is it like the sword from Kung Fu Panda? The sword's so sharp you can cut yourself just by looking. Ow! It's my fault. I should have warned you. It's a knife. Okay. Everyone knows you don't test a knife by putting your thumb against it. You rub your fingernail against it, and if it scratches or does something to your fingernail, then you know it's sharp. The knife is extremely sharp. Oh, thanks for the warning. Now it can cut through skin like it's paper. How do you know that? Oh no. A small drip of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ow. Without warning, Yuri puts her finger in her... Okay. First off, no. Secondly, I don't even do that with my own bleeding fingers. You just hold it. You don't need a suck. Okay, mouth and licks the... I feel a tongue curl... Oh, gosh, dang it. Startled and instinctively pull my hand back. Oh. Please forgive me. The taste of blood is so satisfying. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowered her head to her face, burning. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Yeah, it kind of is. I won't disagree with me that one. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird. It took me by surprise, but it shows that you care. But I guess she was trying to help me, yeah. Yuri, I think you are overreacting a little. No, she's overacting the right amount, I think. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the session? Alright, you know what? This might be the stupid thing to do, what I do, but I do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and lick her and... What? No, ew. Gross. English finger. Nihongo desu. Did you really just do that? We're even. Oh, yeah. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Ha ha ha. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Nihongo desu. Wop wop zembly do, yes I am. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calls me weird? I get called weird all the time. In fact, what is it, like a third grader called me weird? Yeah... Never mind. I was gonna say something else, but I probably get arrested for it. Anyways, I have no response to that. There, do you keep... where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Like, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's reliable. Now I have human saliva infecting my blood. Is it gonna be like a radioactive girl bite? The tension is quietly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and it will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with that, Yuri. Ah, thanks. Why? Okay, for one, I thought she was like crying. It's just something I saw online. Just no big deal. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. Don't cut me this time. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tables. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Well, we'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. You're not gonna look through my drawer I told you not to look through. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups. Bathroom cups? Wait, who keeps cups in the bathroom? Granted, when I was like a little kid, I'd always play with like this little cup in the bathtub, but that wasn't. I don't have like cups specifically designed for bathrooms, rather than use full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. She be gone, Yuri. Oh, never mind. Yes, I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back from her. Whoa, what are you doing? That's a little scandalous, don't you think? Cover those arms up. You're showing too much skin. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or is it anything? Ah, it can get hotter. No, not at all. There was nothing wrong, so... Okay, it did it again. It did. Okay, I'm gonna check my recordings real quick. Be right. Okay, the recordings are good. The recordings are safe. Let's see. So I accidentally clicked and skipped whatever was last. So Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the gradients are hard. Starting with the colors of sunrise, and then daytime, then sunset and night. Wait, then sunset and night. Well, isn't that kind of the same thing, but whatever. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner that says, "Hang in there. Don't end it all. No one's truly a waste of time. Sorry we're talking about you. Please do not do anything we might regret. We are your friends and we all care about you. Don't do anything stupid. Stay, please, invest in stocks." There we go. That's what the banner will say. Once it dries, all right. Okay. Now we can hang it in the hall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are we going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. Don't get any of some of my carpet, alright? I just cleaned. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on banners with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I don't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is. I'm glad you feel that way, too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like it when I spend time with one other person. Yeah, I kind of like that. I don't really like going out and doing like crazy stuff. Granted, I like to go to amusement parks and ride roller coasters like that, but once like group hangouts, I never really liked those. Okay. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. Yep, I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if you and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I say the way I've been answering stuff, she's pretty similar to me. Mine, I'm pretty sure the bloodlust. But anyways, I feel that way about things like anime and games, or simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I still think it's awesome that anime exists within anime. Then begs the question: is anime a live action? Then in that case, what's a live action anime? Is that us? But then that's a live action anime to us. Is the same thing, so... Wait, no. Our live action animes would be their normal animes. How are they making that, though? I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. What would they call us? Like, oh, look at those... Oh, the whole body's proportional, the head's on giant, the eyes are small. What's up with this? They don't have superpowers. What's up with that? Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to ow into hers. Kia! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. So I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Not at all. Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with a hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of your door. Oh, that's where that picture is. I think the mouse design on that one. Okay. Here, slap, clean. I pat Yuri's face and neck with it. She can do that herself. Ah, is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. Kidding. Hot towels feel awesome. I didn't want to use a cold one. No, don't use a cold towel. Those things are the worst. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Eh? Just for a little bit longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. Oh gosh. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Oh no. Almost as if she lost in a gaze, enveloped by her own thoughts. Her breathes gently half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Love, that's what's happening here. In the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me the dizzy feelings, I'm pretty sure it's the drugs coming out of there. Yuri gently fingers wrap around my wrist and send a tingling sensation to my... And suddenly her face seems much closer to mine than it was just more... Wait, tingling? What did she just do to my hand that caused it to tingle? Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today because of all the scented oils, you say? I didn't mean to space out. Okay, that was not spacing out. That was a full-on eye contact, grabbed my hand, and pulled me closer. That is not spacing out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it begun. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitate to retrieve my own brush, and I continue following Yuri's example. So, being clumsy. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. Team high five. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Ah, not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. Oh well. Thought I heard something. I can do the Okay, the screen flickered again, so just being safe. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. That's totally good. Cool. I'm cool with that. That's okay. Right. You go do that. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's any more for us to do here. Phew. Ah ha ha ha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Oh, I am glad after what just happened. I am thrilled. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh no, it's not that. It's just I hated every second of this the whole time, yeah. Every second. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have an extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was just hoping that there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for just being a slow walker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done right. Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all those things, Yuri seems to take a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxing environment. But that doesn't mean that the last time it can happen. This is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problemo. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Allons-y! Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whatever you want, and you can come over or do and go out somewhere. Oh, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully at me because I'm acting like her now. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Nihongo desu. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Was I holding? Oh gosh! I kind of like that about you. The music just cut out. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? You're really close and the music cut out, but I don't even get a chance to say. Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sorry. Uh-oh. Wait, what you doing outside in that? Hi, Nihongo desu. Sorry. Just now we won't, hee. It's okay, Nihongo desu. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm happy, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll be all together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Suri beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Suri waves goodbye after her. Good riddance. Sorry? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Haha, well, I saw you having fun with Yuri, so I thought, hey, I might as well get in with this. I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see if it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. Okay, wait. She got close to me. Let's get our facts straight here. It makes me really happy that you've made such a good friend. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Yuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. Did you run over here? Because when I run sometimes, my heart will feel like it's literally being stabbed. Everything hurts so much. She needs hugs, help. This would be so much better if I could just oh no. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Nihongo desu. If I wasn't here, then I wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to. Oh no. Please give me an option in these matters, so that it's not just auto. I want my own reply. Some choice in this. Wouldn't have to go and put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica, wait. The piano-lying daughter of probably a nice woman, I'm guessing, assumed to tell you to disappear, right? Monica was right about what? Sorry? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. I like caring about people. It's something I like to do. So, it's something that makes me happy. Oh, there we go. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes on an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't even feel any more pain. But, Zoe looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure. Pat on the back, best friend pat. I'm scared, Nihongo desu. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Suri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sorry? This is anime, so I'm just gonna go with the whole, I guess, harem thing. No, never mind, I said that. But this is anime logic. This is anime world, so nothing. There's no repercussion in that. It's true, isn't it? It was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Nihongo desu. I like you so much that I want to die. Oh, her choice of words, they were very suggestive. That's how I feel. And that's enough, sorry. I don't want you to hurt anyone or anymore. I want you to hurt anyone with your womanly tears of influence. I slide my hand down Sori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sori nods. And if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know that you need them most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Okay. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go, just to make sure I don't mess with this one. It's going into slot, because this is an important one. I really love this music. Okay. I know I was gonna say I was gonna focus on Yuri. But I have, let's see. I have had real life experience with this. Granted, I never met someone who fell in love with me. But it was my own experience of being very depressed and not really being able to be happy for a long time. And I really don't want to see the outcome if I don't click this. Not right now. I don't want to see that right now. So even though I was working on Yuri, I want to go with this one. I don't know if it's gonna make if it makes things worse. Like if she makes so sad and runs off, then I'm gonna go back and go with the other one. I think this is actually, I might think this might be a lose-lose situation here. But she needs the most comfort right now. So I think I kind of maybe, with all the amount of time I spent with Yuri, if I say this, Yuri might lose it, or she'll be like, okay, I understand, I guess. I'm putting a lot of faith in Yuri's response to this, so let's go with this. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. Even though I put all of my other efforts into Yuri, those 3 words belong to you. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club realized I hate everyone else. Making new friends and having fun with you every day, it helps me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, like big, strong man that I am, as long as we continue like this every day. With you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Nihongo desu. Suddenly, Suri wraps her arms around me tightly. Holy cow, that even looks like me! I have short brown hair, what the heck? And that is move the mouse. That is the wallpaper, and actually, I might make that. I really like that one. I actually might make one of my wallpapers. Suddenly, Suri wraps her arms around me tightly. Nihongo desu. Is this really okay? Yeah, just realized that Christmas is coming up, and I expect gifts. Getting a little teary-eyed. I hold Suri in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again, except when I go to the bathroom. Because that's my time. I love you, Nihongo desu. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I want to be with me forever. I am the best. I feel Suri's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Suri? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. Oh no. But why? Even now, the rain clouds won't go away. I think she has a lot, also like a severe, I don't know a lot about clinical depression, but I think she also has a lot of anxiety. I don't know if that's part of depression, but like the feeling of something's gonna go wrong is anxiety, and I think that's what she's feeling right now. She's feeling something's gonna go wrong. She did something wrong. Okay, they are not going away at all, Nihongo desu. Here, let me push those away. It's okay, Nikos. It might take some time for the things to get better, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. But that's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust. Okay, I think we saved a life. Well, Zoe and I slowly release each other. So, want to go play Xbox? It just that makes the festival tomorrow our first date. Okay, she's happy now. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. Oh gosh. I don't know what Yoi's gonna do. That is my fear out of all of this. I don't know if... Because she seems pretty... like her art represents something like she's unstable a little. That's why she's so hidden. She likes knives. Granted, I like knives myself. But anyways, okay, I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. Well, that's kind of how couples are. Well, go at whatever pace suits you. Hey, Nihongo desu. Zoe gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Zoe means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Zoe? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know that what's the best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Zoe. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Zoe's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Zoe meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Zoe is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Okay, it's the day of the festival, so I'm going to leave this episode here, because I have to edit all that. And anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.